Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a little flip through my planner. It's definitely winter here in Australia, and I did a flip through of the end of the summer flip through. I'll link it up here on a little card. And I did that one, and the views were amazing, so I just decided to do this one because it's winter, and I changed to my fall setup, and I haven't showed you guys the fall setup, so that's why I'm doing this video. I think that the views were great, so that's the kind of content that you want to see. So I'm doing the flip through end of fall, so let's get to it. So I'm still on my Estelle Limerick, I think that's the color, I think that's the name, forgive me if I don't know. This is a personal wide rings planner, so this is the back of the planner, and it's a beautiful pinkish mauve color. There is the silver hardware here at the strap, and let's get to this. So first of all, I'm gonna show you everything. The only thing I'm not gonna show you is the note session, because on the note session I have addresses for my in-laws, my sister-in-law, and all of that, and that's definitely something I'm not gonna show. But I'm going to show you, for example, my weight loss inserts, and I'm actually gonna show you the weight that it's there. So I just think that I need to be more genuine and authentic. So if, you know, I'm not ashamed, I am on a heavier weight, and that's okay. I'm working on it. And if you're gonna judge me, you're gonna judge me. There's nothing I can do about that. So let's get started. I basically decorated this fall setup with a lot of Hello Petite paper items. So she has seasonal kits, or seasonal seasonal kits. I think that she calls them kits, and I got the fall one, and I couldn't help myself because everything is so beautiful. As usual, Hello Petite paper is absolutely amazing. Her artwork is beautiful, and I just used that kit that I got from that time. Mind you, I'm in Australia, so usually when people release things on the North Hemisphere, it's the opposite here, so I had to wait like 6 months before I could use it. But anyway, so what I have here is the little die cuts that come with the kit, and so I have a few of them, not all of them, but I have the little pot plant, and I put them in the pockets. I have the little planner. This is gonna be a long video, guys. I'm so sorry about that, but it has to be. The little coffee cup, which is absolutely adorable. Look at that. And then here I used this card from Shop Villa Beautiful. It's like a tab card that came with it, and here I just put a lot of washi tape to secure this bow and this little hedgehog, and I just stuck it in on this pocket here, and it really looks cute. This is my die cut from the Coffee Monster skull. This one and the happy one goes with me to any setup, because I just love emojis. They are my favorite. And this is the washi stack, and I laminate them because I don't want to lose them ever. Here I have a little notes, sticky notes from Fox and Pip with a collab. It's a collab with Jasenia Printables, and I love the little tab, so I put it there, and I stuck it to a card from Rose Colored Days that I cut, so a monthly card that I cut because it's clear, and I just stuck it in here like that, and I like it. I'm not very good at making pocket decoration, but that's okay. So I have a dashboard here from Planner Press. It's kind of clear dashboard. It's a plasticky thing, and the tabs here, the words from the tabs, the stickers, are from several different shops. So I have Simply Watercolor Co. and I think Planner Press as well. So I'm not completely sure on them, but those are the two shops that I used. And I was, at the beginning of the year when I put my base set up, I wanted to do an inbox kind of planning flow, but that didn't work. I cannot do inbox, guys. That's just not working. So I will definitely change this next year. I have a printable from the Coffee Monsters Co. My Day at Home, because yeah, the situations. And I just put down, you know, basic things that I need to do. I always do the dishes, I always feed the pets, I try to do my daily planner. Let me zoom you guys in a little bit. I don't know if you can see it. And she has the timelines here. I would use this more as a daily, but I wanted to see how it fits and if it would work for me. And I haven't touched it because it's just basic stuff that I do every day. Daily tasks. This is a printable from That Planner Girl. She is an Australian shop, and I love this idea of having, you know, you have a run list and you just tick off what you've done and the days of the week that you've done that. And I really want to use this as a brain dump. I haven't yet, but I will, and I'll explain why I haven't, because I have other things on my dailies. But that is a good printable that I really, really want to use next year. This is an acetate with a vinyl with my nickname, Sammie, and this is from Sweet Deer Stationery. She is an UK, Maria is a UK-based shop, and it's just absolutely beautiful. I wish I knew how to cut vinyl with my silhouette. I need to learn, but I will do that at some point, and I will definitely put my name everywhere. This is a dashboard that was a freebie from Maria, and I absolutely love this dashboard. I think it's a freebie if you put Brit's name on it. I think that was the PR girl. I can't remember right now, but it's a thick, really thick lamination, and I'm here for it. So my first insert is my yearly insert. This is from Jasenia Printables, and this is chunky, guys. It's really chunky. And this is the yearly insert in pink, and I have little dots here that I got from, I think it's Sadie Stickers. I honestly can't remember, but they're really tiny and the fit perfectly here on this insert. So what I have marked down with the little dots, and they have different colors. Let me just get this up and show you. So they have different colors, really similar, but there are some differences. So the dark colors are marked down my payments, so my paydays. The pink ones I marked down birthdays for my family, and the lighter ones I use as to mark down holidays. So if it's Christmas or something like that. So that's my year at a glance. And then I have this dashboard from Fox and Pip. It's a side-loading one, and this is the card from Hello Petite paper that came with the kit. So this is gold foiled, and it's kind of a raised foiling, so it's can't remember the name of it. How do you call when it's raised like this? But it's beautiful, it's gold, it's marvelous. So I just slide that in here, and it fits kind of perfectly. It doesn't bother me that it doesn't go all the way up. And this is the backing of the card, and I love it. This is another yearly calendar by Rose Colored Days, and I love it. It's silver on the back, but the gold is here. Let me see if I can show you better. See, There you go. Then I have another dashboard from Planner Press, and this is where I am. I don't know if I'm different from other people, but this is what I do. So I subscribe to Happy Scrappy, and I have all of these beautiful inserts that she sends every month with the subscription. And they come with like pretty papers on, like, I'll show you. Like something like this from Simply Gilded. So this part, the cardboard part of the insert, I just got a few of them that I love the most, and I laminated them and I put them in my planner because I like them. It's not a perfect cut. Let me zoom you out. It's not a perfect cut because I can't math at all. But I think that this one is like, you know, my main fall thing. So I will use this until I'm tired of it, and then I'll put it away and use, I don't know, in 2 years or something like that. So this is why this is here. It does not relate to the inserts that are inside my dailies, but this is the dashboard that I made, well, that I laminated, and I love it. And my lamination is terrible as well, just saying. And this is the back of it. But this will hold all of my, this will stay until fall is done, if you understand what I mean. And then I'll move to a winter one, or a summer one, or a spring one, and so on and so forth. So the inserts that I have for my dailies, like I said, I usually I am a subscriber for the Happy Scrappy. And although I love the inserts, I wasn't using them because I use Jasenia's printables week on 4 pages for my weekly, so I was wasting a lot of paper. So I decided to use that as my daily. So whatever inserts I have at hand, they go on the dailies, and I'll just deal with the structure of the insert, and I'll make it work. And that really helped me to understand my planning style, and also helped me be more creative, because I don't have the same structure as a weekly, for example, so I have to figure out what to do. And because these are dailies, I have to figure out what to do on a daily basis. That doesn't sound right, but you understand what I mean. And back when I had all of these, back when I had a lot of these, they changed, the format changed every month. So every month I had to figure out a different style or what would work for that specific kind of structure. And that really helped me. And I made a lot of mistakes. Not everything looks pretty, but I'm really happy with how this helped me to, one, not waste anything, and 2, it helped me to be more creative and use more of my stash. So what you have here, each month, each insert will change. So for example, I have this today, it's today, these are the inserts that relate to today, and next week you can see that the inserts are the same, but then you change to something like this. So as they are different, a different configuration, I have to force myself, or I have to work with the insert instead of against the insert, just because it's not the structure I'm used to. And that really helped me. So as you can see, I decorate them all with a lot of stickers, because that's what we do. And on my dailies, I use leftover kits. So I do my weekly planning, and whatever is left, and usually is a lot leftovers, I just don't throw them away. I don't stash them for a year at least. I keep them aside, because then I use them on my dailies for the year next. So this kit I used last year, and it's a kit from Planner Envy, Get Organized. I don't even know if the shop is open or not. And also from another shop. So I combined 2 leftover kits, and I've made myself, you know, my dailies. I decorated my dailies. So you see on my dailies that I don't share a lot. washi tape, a lot of washi tape, leftover washi tape, or samplers. I'm using my samplers at the moment. So all of these are samplers that I got. The washies are samplers that I have, or rolls that I don't use as much, and I'll just slap them here somehow and make it work. I use all I can from the kit at the time. So for example, this week was Planner and Be Organized. Next week will be a kit from a shop called Claire Bear Prints. So as you can see, I don't have a lot left over. What I had were the check boxes, for example, that I don't use on my regular planning, but it's a waste. It would be a waste not to use them, so I just keep these on a regular album, and then I use them on my dailies. So let's say I don't use, let's say I plan this week and this is the leftover. That will go to the distash pile. So in this case, this all will probably go to the distash pile. And trust me, the distash pile, when I say distash pile, either is for my nieces, I just send them, stickers to put everywhere, on my sister-in-law's house, sorry. Or I just put on a big pile of leftovers and I distash that somehow, or I rack that somehow. And sometimes I have one sheet, sometimes I have like 4 sheets with a lot of stickers. So it depends really on how much I use on the weekly and then how much it gets used on the daily planning. But that is my thought process behind my dailies. And how can I explain this? So I've been on a planner funk for a while. The weeklies are good, but they're not enough for me, and I tend to need to write down lists. I love writing down lists, and I just think it's a waste of me writing down lists on a sticky note and not using my stickers. So I decided to use dailies for that, and I write every single thing. It's not because I need to remind myself that I need to do like breakfast. I remember that I need breakfast because I'm hungry, but it's because I like the routine and I like the consistency, and I am a little bit control freak. Yeah, so I need to write everything down. No judging. If you're like me, welcome. So I write down, for example, breakfast, my vitamins, clean litter trays. Those are things that I do every day, but I just like to write it down. It makes me happy. It makes me feel productive when I just tick the little box that I had breakfast today. Doop. That makes me happy, and if it makes me happy, I'm gonna do it, and I don't care if you don't find this pretty or not. Anyway, on this insert, I have a lot of space. Like you can see, I have a lot of space here at the bottom because not all of my days are full. So I am kind of journaling, writing down how the day was, the things that make me anxious, the things that make me happy, and that it has also been a very good thing for me to do. Now, when I'm planning my dailies, what I do is, besides using all of my leftovers, if a leftover doesn't have a lot of icons, I come to my trusted little Once More with Love sticker book, and I have separated a few leftovers from other kits or something like that by color. That took me, trust me, it took me forever. So I just hunt down for a little sticker that might go with that color of that day. So this is another way of using leftover stickers. And I just, for example, this one I just pulled from that book, and I'm saying to enjoy myself and all of that. So that's my thought process behind my dailies. And that really helped me keep very organized, to be honest. I use like washi from Simply Gilded. This color, I don't like the color. I'm probably not gonna use on a spread unless the spread is very specific, and trust me, I don't have a lot of blue spreads. So I use it on my dailies because it's a way of using my washi. So yeah, once the insert changes format, I change it with it, and that's what I do. So this is like washi strips that I'm using as decoration. Why not, right? This, for example, is a leftover washi from a monthly kit by Sadie Stickers that I had for ages. I'm like, I need to use it because it's so pretty, so I'm using it. Anyway, that's my thought process behind my dailies, and this video is already 20 minutes. I am so sorry, this is gonna be so long. And then you have the back of the insert. Moving on to my monthly, I have another dashboard from Fox and Pip, and I have this calendar, again, another calendar. This is from the Planning World. It's a subscription box that came on the beginning of the year. I think this was the subscription or the advent calendar, one of the two. And I just tick off the things, the days of the month. This vellum is from, can't remember, guys. Sorry, I cannot remember. Paper Studio. I can't remember. But it's a Hello Fall one, and it's absolutely gorgeous with this girl. Then another Hello Petite Paper dashboard that came with the kit, and this is the back of it, and it's beautiful. I love that her papers are double-sided. I really did, really appreciate that. Then I have the Planner Press dashboard and my monthlies. My monthlies are from, again, Jasenia Printables, and I have this cute little emoji charm that came with the anniversary box from last year, I think. So I just hold all of the inserts that are already done, or the monthlies that are already done, together, so I don't have to flip through everything. And this is my monthly for the month of June. And I have this deco from Simply Watercolor Co. and a bunch of icons. So what you see is that I started decorating like a lot with stickers, then I moved to washi, and I kept going with washi. I love this washi from Bloomsicle. This is from Tickled Pink Planning, Coffee Monsters Go. My favorite, look how cute that is. And then Simply Watercolor Co. But what I like about these inserts and what I like about this planning, this kind of planning that I'm doing, is they're not big. I don't need a lot of things to, I don't need a lot of things happening here, but this part I can put the important dates like birthdays or doctor's appointment or stuff like that. I have a finance section that I really don't use because I already have a financial insert. Monthly tasks, I do have to mark down because otherwise I won't do it. I have to mark down things like bathroom showers. So I need to clean my bathroom showers because it drives me bonkers not cleaning them. So it's something that I do need to put. So if I don't put it down, I will only remember when I'm taking a shower, and that's just insane. I'm not gonna clean it while I'm taking a shower. But anyway, it has weekly tasks, which are the things that I do every week that are religiously that I have to do, like water my plants, do the laundry. It's just, little things that I like to tick off. Again, it's doubling up on my weeklies, doubling up on my dailies, but I just like to write it down, and I will write it down. And then I decorate here. These are the goals. I love this little box. Let me zoom you in. You can see that there's a goals session here. I'm not sure if that's going to show on camera, but I like to use it because I always try to give myself 3 goals on the month, 3 achievable goals on the month, and 90% no spend on the month, for example. So on a 30 days, I can spend money on 10 days on planner supplies or stuff like that. And I always put my weight at the start of the month, and at the end of the month, I come back and mark it down to see how I'm going on my weight loss journey. And this month, this month I want to lose a kilo on the month, 90% no spend, and I want to create a kit on my silhouette. And I still need to create the kit. I still need to lose 1 kilo, but 90% of no spend is going very well. And this is how the insert looks blank. So it's a really good insert and I really like it. Then I have another Foxy Fix dashboard, another card from Hello Petite Paper. And it's just so beautiful. I love her artwork so much. And then you have another dashboard and the Planner Press dashboard, and these are my weeklies. So I have a pocket here from Rose Colored Days. I have the Baymax from Fox and Pip. Layered behind it, there's another card from Fox and Pip. This goes really well on the Cloud Planner. And I have this little die cut from Tickled Pink Planning. So I just stuck them in here. And my weeklies again are from Jesenia Printables, and they are week on 4 pages, bow undated. It's a long name, I know. But here is my last spread with a Scribble Printskill kit, and this is what the insert looks like without anything on it. So you have Monday through Sunday here. And this is the back, which is beautiful. Then I have another vellum. This vellum is from Fluffy Angel Stationery, I think that's the name, and she is also from the UK. And I think the pumpkins on pumpkins look absolutely adorable, but that's just me. And another dashboard from Hello Petite Planner, a to-do dashboard from Planner Press. This one is a printable that Tash Plans did for me. So I have my morning routine and my evening routine. I have the girl on one side because in the morning I need to go to work, so I need to look presentable. And in the evening, it's me and my cats, and I love it. Then I have the self-care insert from Jesenia. Now, this self-care insert looks like this when it's blank, and I always put a little washi here on top. This washi is from Marshmallow Studio in collab with Tickled Pink Planning. But what I use this for, so I put down the week here, and it's just a big habit tracker, and I absolutely love it. It really helped me this year, and I'm probably going to continue to use it next year. So I write down the things that I'm doing on that week, acts of self-care. So in the morning I'd have to take my vitamins, my breakfast. The afternoon I have to take vitamins again, and things that I want to do to be a better person, or take care of myself. No sugar, no spend, things like that. Again, I'm doubling up on the no spend because I already have that as a goal on my monthly, but I just want to tick the box here. And that's just me. I write down all of my meals just to make sure that I'm following, my personal program very carefully. This is something that I could expand a little more. If I could, I would expand a little bit more because I want to track everything that I eat, but that's okay, it's working for now. And this is the reflection section. This reflection section, let me show you. So I write down, this, I lost X amount of kilos or X amount of grams and all of that. But sometimes shit like this happen. Sorry, I just cursed. So things like this happen. So let's pretend this week never happened. Because I ate junk food the entire week. And, you know, it happens. And I just want to pretend it didn't, but it did. So that's a reminder that I ate junk food. So it's not perfect, but it's me. Then I have this Fox and Pip sticky holder, and I just put some Planner Society stickies here. Just sometimes I write down, if I'm, for example, I have 2 subscription boxes from Simply Gilded, and if someone wants some items from a upcoming subscription, they just message me and say, hey, are you selling this or that from your subscription? So if I trust the person contacting me and we have this relationship, I just write down what they want and I'll sell it to them. But it's on my planner, so I remember who I'm selling it to. This again is from Fluffy Angel Stationery, and I love this. It reminds me of Alice in Wonderland. Another dashboard from Hello Petite Paper with the beautiful foil. And this is the Self-Love Inserts by Jasenia, and it's just, you know, goals that you have for the year. I didn't use all of it, I just used the physical, like the body in part of it. These are my goals that I want to achieve. I want to be this, you know, I want my weight to be this one, or my weight was X amount and I want it to be whatever less, and things like that. Anyway, you know what I mean. These are my rewards, you know, so if I lose 5 kilos, I will reward myself with a necklace or something like that. And to be honest, I've lost the weight and I haven't given myself anything, so that's pretty disappointing, but that's okay. Oh, actually, no, I lie. I did get myself a silhouette, so I rewarded myself. This is, again, my no sugar tracker. So you have the months here, or you have whatever it is that you want here. I put the months down, and I just tick the boxes when I don't have sugar. And it's working pretty well, kind of. Yeah, but that's the self-care insert. Again, another Fox and Pip bookmark or tab. My Paper Love Studio, that's the name of the shop. So this is the back of that girl dash vellum from My Paper Love Studio. Hello Petite Paper, and I love the hedgehogs with the hearts and the bows, so cute. And this. Okay, so Simply Gilded insets. They are blank and they are lovely, and you can use them. And the only creative way that I thought I could use them at the time was to make my weight loss inserts. So I'm using things that I have. I'm not printing things. I have a ton of printable files, but I just wanted to use the things that I have and I haven't been using. So I just cut them down to size, perforated them, and decorated them with leftover washi or samplers that I got in the past. So this is my weight loss insert. What I do is I mark down, I weight myself on the weekend, so on Sundays, and I put down the date and my measurements. So, and I decorate everything with washi, so you can see washi galore. And these washes, again, like I said, they're just leftover or samplers that I had, and there's no reason or rhyme for the colors or anything like that. So I mark down waist measurements, hips measurements, chest and weight, and then I do a check-in every 2 months. I do a check-in to see how well I'm doing. So to be genuine, authentic and realistic, I started at almost 80 kilos. I don't know how much that is in pounds, so you figure it out. And with around 109 centimeters of waist, and in 4 months, almost 6 months, I'm down to 73.2. So that is, oh God, I can't math. 7 kilos, kind of 7 kilos. Yeah, it's exactly 7 kilos lost in 6 months. It's not a lot. I could have lost more weight, because I've done this before and I lost a lot of weight, like 25 kilos. But I'm just taking it easy and I'm not freaking out as much as I used to. I used to get up and weight myself obsessively, like 3 times at night. That's just ridiculous. But now I'm just taking it easy and I'm doing it for my health and not for the looks only. That's another story. I'm sorry if you don't want to listen to that. And I'm sorry for the noise. That's my cat trying to play on the cat tree that's right next to me. But hey, that's life. So yes, so from, for example, 109 waist measurement, today I am at 100. So that's 9 centimeters of waist. It's not perfect, but it's good enough for me. I'm happy. Anyway, that's what I do. So for example, if I have only 3 more pages of this left, if they are not enough for the rest of the year, I'll just grab, you know, my leftovers here and I'll just put them there. Then I have the other half of that same vellum from, oh god, Fluffy Angel Stationery. And the other insert, the other dashboard from Hello Petite Paper. And this I'm going to kind of skip. So these are inserts from any plans. Now, I used to have a TN and these were printed, these files are for TN, but I already had them printed out. And I'm like, I'm not gonna waste that paper. Printing something out again, that's bad for the environment, and I just don't feel good throwing things away. I don't. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just cut them out and put them in here and be done with it, because I didn't want to buy the file again with another size, and that really bothers me. I don't know why. So I just, you know, cut down to size what I had for my B610, cut down to personal ring size, and perforated them. So you'll see that the lines are definitely not perfect, but that's because this size wasn't supposed to be a ring bound size. So my finances, I'm really, really bad in tracking them. I'm not bad at knowing how much I've spent. I know how much I spend on a year, on a month, but I'm really bad at writing it down, because it's on the app, it's on my bank app. I don't have time, I don't have patience, I don't like it. So I just don't do it, but I need to do better. I need to know, I need to do better on that. So anyway, inserts by any plans, and I write down what I spend on the month, planner related, or donations and stuff like that. So at least I have kind of an idea of where my money's going. But I honestly don't use finances a lot. Then I have the other size of that vellum, the pumpkin vellums with more pumpkins here. So again, I layered pumpkins over pumpkins. And then I have my note section. And like I mentioned before, I'm not going to show this one. The insert is from Like Planners Action. I'll show you what one looks like. Can I? Okay, I'll show you my wish list. So this is what the insert looks like. As you can see, they're all different flowers. Like they're all different. And they're lined, and it's absolutely adorable. So I printed the entire file, but I just put a few pages here because I didn't need that many notes inserts. So if I need to change something here. So for example, let's say I got, God, it's so chunky. So let's say I got all of my wish lists. So I'll just take this out and add a new one on the back. But that's my notes insert. So here I have addresses, wish list. Let's see, I have wish list. So one day I have a sticker list. So things that I love and I know that I want again. Once my stash is down, I have the addresses, and I have a password that I cannot forget for the life of me, and I cannot remember for the life of me when I'm using that specific website. Then another Paper Love Studio dashboard or vellum. The last dashboard from Hello Petite Paper. I have a coupon tracker. This beautiful pocket is from Rose Colored Days. And I have my coupon tracker. Again, it's from Jasenia Printables. And the only one, I'm terrible at this, guys. I really am. I have Sadie Stickers Francesca 20. So if you want to use it, if you want to buy from Sadie Stickers, use Francesca 20 and put her names on the notes to the seller. But I really cannot remember, people. If I'm doing a purchase, I don't remember using codes. I am absolutely terrible at that. But the inserts are from Jasenia Printables if you're interested. This is from Rose Shadow collection. I think that's the name of the shop. And it was a kit with, you know, cats, because cats, and cat day plans. So this was a folder that came with the order, and I just had to put it in my planner. I just love it so much. It's so cute. Then I have the page lifter from Fox and Fix, and I put down this vinyl from Happy Scrappy. I don't know why I put it, but I just wanted it. And finally, God, almost 40 minutes. I put down this, this is from the Giving Girl. It's an envelope that came with an order, and I just cut it down, and I put the other, the pumpkin die cuts from Hello Petite Paper with washi here, and I just put them down here, cute. And this is from Sadie Stickers that I got in a grab bag ages ago, and they're just bows and silver. So there's not a lot of reason or rhyme for my foil colors or anything like that. It's just what I have in hand. I'm not that picky, to be honest. And finally, that's it. That's my end of fall flip through. I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry if I rambled, and I rambled a lot, but that is what you get when you ask me to do a flip through. Not that anyone asked it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below, and I'll be more than happy to research the name of the shop, or research whatever I got here in this planner. And I may or may not do a winter one. Honestly, with all of this stay-at-home situation, I completely forgot that I was still on a fall setup, so that's why this is coming up so late. But I may or may not do a winter one. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I'm definitely going to do a spring one, and I will make sure to show you that once it's, you know, end of spring. So not consistent, but I'm not consistent. Anyway, I hope you have a lovely day. I hope you enjoyed this flip through. Again, if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments down below. And I would love if you could subscribe to my channel. I tend to post every week with 2 or at least 1 video every week. And if you would like to see more content, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button on this video. Stay safe, guys. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you on the next one. Love you, lottles. Bye.